Okay, coming up next, what do we got is Darkness in My Soul from 1972. Pretty slim book. I think it's only like 123 pages. Let's see if I can get this into a readable thing here. Let me see what I got in my notes. Catherine Ramsland on page 170 of her biography says, "It is the year 2004. In a world of warfare and plague, there exist true genetically engineered individuals with special talents, Sim and Child. The military uses Sim's psychic abilities to explore the mind of Child, a deformed genius, for the purpose of gaining strategic superiority. In this highly Freudian novel, Sim goes into the child's subconscious, which is portrayed as a physically detailed place, and he's completely unprepared for the chaos he encounters. He soon realizes that Child has merged with the mind of God, and that they are all trapped together in insanity. Sim perceives that God is an entity that cannot organize himself toward any good use, and was a hugely powerful pool of psychic energy without any manipulatory system, like a car without wheels. And thus Sim becomes a new God, more rational and benevolent. He resolves everyone's problems, but soon realizes why God had gone insane. He was lonely. Subsequently, Sim shares his divinity with a friend, but they eventually grow bored, so for entertainment, they manipulate human beings into wars. This nihilistic darkness in the soul that Sim had known prior to his existence as God returns to him in full force. This novel demonstrates Dean's early perception that violent people are something less than human. Their weakness is their need for power and their inability to value the lives of others. It becomes clear that Dean's father's mental illness is a recurring stimulus, aligned always with brutality and evil. So, not a particularly good novel. I say one of his worst, next to Crimson Witch, but it was full of interesting ideas, I guess. But I didn't particularly care for the story, or I'm not sure why. I just didn't. It was well, it wasn't. It felt like he was trying to do a style that didn't work for him, and luckily, I don't think he ever did anything quite like this again, Dean. But this is an expanded short story from uh, Soft Come the Dragons. And then coming up next, we got Warlock.